Then when I say that to people that actually study this stuff, they'll say stuff like, yeah, but did you know there used to be water on the moon? And I'll say something like, yeah, but did you know there used to be vodka in this glass? Today in the show, we're going to be talking about the history of Jinx. I'm gonna beat you guys to it. Yes, I did do the History of Jinx once before. She actually shared a history video with Matty Franklin, but I'm kind of doing her own history video because a lot of you guys said that you would like that. Secondly, if you did not see the original History of Jinx, I want you to take everything you know about Jinx from the Teen Titans cartoon, every single thing that you think you know about the character, and just forget it for the duration of this video. Because the Teen Titans cartoon Jinx and the Jinx from the comics, two totally different characters. Like, they don't even look the same, they don't act the same. There's nothing about them other than their name that is the same. So Jinx is an elemental sorceress from India. Basically, she has the ability to tap into magic energies so long as her bare feet remain in close contact with the ground. So if she's too high up in the air, she can't use magic. But if she's like an inch off the ground or touching the ground, she has access to magic and she can shoot energy or create flame or lift the earth. Anything you can think of, she can probably do it. She would first be seen as a member of the Fearsome Five. She'd actually join the team when they attacked Star Labs, but the Teen Titans would stop them. And then after this, she would work with the Fearsome Five in going up against Superman. Naturally, the Five would be defeated by Superman, so Jinx, Mammoth, and Gizmo would all be sent to Alcatraz. At some point, she got out of Alcatraz, we're not entirely sure when, but she would join Circe's army of female supervillains. Then after she had done with this, she'd actually join Villainy Inc., which became an all-female team. This would be incredibly short-lived. They only ever had one plan, and one of the teammates would actually commandeer this plan, so the team would just split up after that, and she'd go back to Alcatraz. Her only real major appearance was actually in an Outsiders book, to be honest. Jinx would be freed from Alcatraz along with Gizmo and Mammoth, and he would basically say, I'm creating a new Fearsome Five and you are going to join me in this. He'd actually team them up with Shimmer and Simon. The point of them doing this was to reduce the value of LexCorp's stock. It was a very, very business-orientated plan, and the Outsiders would stop them and they would run away. And the Fearsome Five, being the Fearsome Five, would be like, hey, let's go and attack one of LexCorp's nuclear missile facilities and shoot a missile at Canada, because why not? Naturally, Dr. Savannah was like, I don't want you to do that. And then Simon would throw a temper tantrum, would kill Gizmo, and then the rest of the Fearsome Five would go to one of the nuclear missile facilities. They'd shoot the missile at Canada, and then the Outsiders would stop the missile, and the Fearsome Five would be sent to prison once again, and that's it. She would join the Injustice League after this, only appeared in the background, and that is it. We haven't seen anything of her since then. Apparently she was in the New 52. I didn't see her, so I don't know, to be honest. This is one of the few times that I actually prefer the adaptations version of a character as opposed to the original character. But even then, the adaptations version of Jinx wasn't anything like the original character, so I wish they'd just been honest and said, we created an original character because there was nothing that we could do with the character from the comics. Like, if they were just upfront about it, I'm pretty sure everyone would have understood and it would have been fine. That being said, Gizmo and Mammoth, again, they weren't really like their original versions, but they were at least visually like their original versions. Jinx wasn't even visually like her original version at all. For representation reasons, I would have preferred it if the adaptation of Jinx was actually Indian. I mean, I guess you could argue that she's albino, so you don't really notice that she's Indian, but to be fair, there's nothing there to confirm that she's albino. She just looks it. If I were to place Jinx in comics at the moment, I'd actually place her in Mystic U, if that ever comes out. Mystic U is supposed to be a book about the younger side of the magic DC universe, basically younger characters learning how to use magic. I would place her in that, it would make sense, but I'd place her in there as a background character, this being the cartoon version of Jinx. She could appear in an issue here and there, build up her profile in the comic book DC universe, and then maybe take part in a team book, once again build up her profile, and then maybe get her own book 20 to 30 years ahead in the future. Neither version of the character is strong enough to handle their own book at the moment. The comic book version of Jinx, they just haven't done enough with her. The cartoon Jinx only appeared in one cartoon, wasn't even in most of the episodes. So honestly, they haven't done enough with this character to justify her getting her own book. It's super effective! Okay guys, that is it for today. So what do you think of Jinx? Please let me know in the comments down below. I'm pretty sure I know what the comments are going to look like already. But anyway, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more history videos. And also don't forget to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, support the show by checking out my Patreon so I can make bigger and better and more history videos. And also don't forget to subscribe to my comedy channel, F Everything, if you want to laugh. My name is Faust, this has been Exploring Comics, and it is super effective. I already know what the comments are going to look like in this video because I could have said anything in this video, but every single one of you is going to comment, "Oh my god, he changed his hair!"